Hi guys, this is the Millwall here, and this is our fan score prediction for the game against Norwich away on Sunday. And yeah, I'm not so confident for this one at all. Norwich have been scoring quite a lot of goals lately. We've been letting in quite a lot of goals lately, and I believe we've only scored 1 in 3. So unfortunately, I can only see this game going one way. So I'm going to say we're going to lose 4-0. I bloody hope I'm wrong because I will be going Sunday. So yeah, let's hope I am wrong. Come you Lions.
Hello Millwall Tube, this is my prediction for the Norwich Millwall game, which could be Sunday at a certain time, and now that England are in the World Cup final, which we always knew they was going to be the women obviously, could be changed. However, I believe we're going to get our arses kicked if we play 5-3-2. Our centre backs are looking very frail at the moment, to say the least. They're slow and they're not on it. If we're going to reinforce anywhere at the moment, and I must say this is usually the place where we're solid, we need some new centre backs with a little bit of pace. They're just not coping, and I can only see it being us getting our butt kicked 3 or 4-0 at least. I hope not, for the people who are going to Norwich's sake, but in Rowett we trust. Come on you Lions.
Hi Millwall Tube, this is my pre-match prediction for the away game at Norwich on Sunday. Our recent history away to Norwich has not been good, and I don't think it will get any better anytime soon. With that in mind, I'm still going to predict a 1-1 draw for the Lions, and I'm going to go with Nisbet to get his first goal for Millwall. Come on you Lions.
Video to Millwall too for the away game at Norwich on Sunday. Not very hopeful with this one, to be honest. If Rowett goes there with 5 at the back, we get opened up. To be honest with you, I can't see anything other than a 3, maybe 4, maybe 5-0 loss. Cooper, Muzzer and Hutch ain't nowhere near it. They're not good enough anymore. No disrespect to them, they've been great servants to the club, but they've all had their day. Everyone's blaming Danny Mack, but let's not forget, he's not a wing back. He's a right back, and he's a good right back. He wins tackles, wins his headers. He's not clumsy with the ball usually, but his crossing ain't great. Well, he ain't used to being a wing back. He's not made for that position. As it goes, Casper De Norre, I thought, was man of the match. There was one paper on Sunday morning, I think it was a Sunday Mirror, gave Muzzer man of the match. Now, what game was they watching? Because he had a shocker as far as I'm concerned. Couldn't keep the ball on the pitch. I thought Joe Bryan looked good in bits and pieces. Didn't really use him enough. When Eze and Imaku finally come on, and Bradshaw, to be fair to him, we looked dangerous. We looked like we could actually score something. But we had the lowest expected goal rating of the whole weekend. I think it was something like 0.4%. That means that everyone had a better goal rating than us. I think we hit the target once in the whole game. If that's wrong, let me know, but I'm sure that we only hit the target once. It's just not good enough. Like I say, if Rowett goes with 5 at the back, it could be a destroying, it could be his last game in my opinion. I hope not, because he's done a great job for us, but it could be his last game. Fair play to all the Millwall fans who turn up Saturday, by the way. The JB, memorial, very good. Well done. Thanks to the Bristol City fans as well, because 99% of them were very well behaved. I know there was a little bit of scuffle in the top tier, but apart from that, yeah, fair play to you. Well done. Let's move on to Sunday, but I don't see it going very well. Come on, you Lions.
Hi Millwall Tube, video for predictions for this weekend's game away at Norwich on Sunday. First of all, a strange hat. No, I'm not auditioning to be the new singer of Jamiroquai. This is just something to protect my nose. I've got a cancer thing going on in it, you know, the stuff where you have to have it removed. But hey, I'm a Millwall fan of 40 years plus standing, and I ain't letting that bother me. So, what's going to happen this weekend? Well, where I am is actually our local football team's training ground. You might be able to hear them in the background. And they work on everything from tactics, formations, from about 5 onwards to when they are actually fully grown men footballers. I'm proud to say my grandson's come through this system. He now captains the first team, and last season they won the league, and the season before that they won a cup. Anyway, this has got a bearing, I promise you, stick with me. The thing they work on a lot is shape, yeah, but also the correct formation for the correct game. Now we're beginning to get the gist of it a little bit. Because Gary Rowett, I know you pride yourself on not having to ever bother with social media because you don't watch it, but you need to really listen to this stuff. Maybe one of the players will tell you. Last weekend against Bristol City, you put out entirely the wrong team for entirely the wrong formation. There's nothing wrong with the ability of the team, but they're never going to play when you set them up for an away match when we are the home team. The result is always going to be what it was last weekend. And the guys here, there's 2 of them, they work for nothing, and they'd happily come and stand in the dugout with you and explain to you where to play certain players. And I'm pretty certain they would start by saying player flat back 4, which has Joe Bryan and Danny McNamara, not as wingers, glorified wingers by having as wing backs, but play those at full back, because that's what they have been trained as. That's where their assets lie and their abilities lie. And I think they'd tell you to play Zion Fleming as an out-and-out number 10 and not in some weird right midfield role with the ball being punted over his head by Murray Wallace and the rest of the centre-backs, all 3 of them. So you get the idea, because if you don't get it right against Norwich, we're going to lose heavily, because they've got the players to hurt us. Yeah, they conceded 4 against Southampton last week, but then again, on the other hand, we didn't create our first chance until the 88th minute. The 88th minute. So they will hurt us. They've got the players to do it, and they will, unless you get it right this weekend. Not by luck, but by judgment. So final score, yeah, I think we're going to lose, and I think we'll lose 2-0. But get it right, so finally the Millwall fans who go there can actually say, okay, we lost, but remember this word, we were entertained. Yeah, entertained. When was the last time they can really say that? So final score, Norwich 2, Millwall 0. Come on, you Lions.
Hi Millwall Tube, currently sat here in Great Yarmouth. Lovely little holiday away, a few days before the match. And going into my score prediction for the game against Norwich on Sunday. Well, after that disappointing game against Bristol, we can clearly see 5 at the back isn't going to work. Do I think it's going to get changed? No, it won't. So that's why I think we're going to get beat again on Sunday. And I don't really see us getting anything at Carrow Road, because Norwich are a good side and have a good manager. So unfortunately, I'm going to go for a 3-0 defeat, because I can't see us winning or getting a draw against them. I can honestly see Norwich beating us. But hopefully I'm wrong though. Come on, you Lions.
Hi Millwall. My score prediction from Great Yarmouth. I wish I could say sunny Suffolk and Norfolk, but it's a little bit cold at the moment. Well, I can't really see us getting anything at Carrow Road. They beat us 2-0 down last year, didn't they? And I think they'll do the same this year. I'm going for a 2-0 defeat. I don't know who's going to score for their team, but I don't know, maybe George Long will do a long range kick and just score straight in the net. Anyway, it's going to be a defeat at Carrow Road. Sorry to be so pessimistic, but after the last 2 dreadful performances, I can't really see much else happening. So, bye for now. Come on, you Lions.